Hey there, fearless gamers. Welcome back to the Joy of Painting Minis. I am Matt the Clown, and you are looking at my Infinity PanOceania Akalis Sikh Trooper. Now, so far, we've pretty much painted up the model itself with a combination of our old friend Gnarls Green, a little bit of Roulette Gold, a little bit of Beaten Purple, a little bit of Solid Gold, a little bit of Josan Green, and then a little bit of a mix of Cador Red Base and Beaten Purple, a little bit of a mix of Josan Green and Worm Green, and then a little bit of Cador Red Base for his eyes. Now, at this point, I consider the model itself to be done. Oh, there was also a Grax Earthshade wash and a tiny sliver of P3 Coal Black. Okay. Oh, God, I'm already making a mess of myself over here. Anyway. At this point, I consider the model itself to be finished. We just need to do the base. Now, the the box that this thing came in was the Ice Storm starter set. So, a lot of it is very snow-themed. So, I'm sticking with that with this base. So, first we're going to start with a little bit of Frostbite. It's a very light blue. And that's just what we're going to base coat our... Oh, God. Like I said in the last episode, these P3 paints are really hard to open. Also, if you hear stuff in the background, much like the vet, I like a little background noise while I paint. So I'm listening to a couple of YouTube videos from some of my favorite YouTubers. The video in this particular instance is from Visual Sounds. We'll use that area. I'm using the Wargamer Regiment brush from Army Painter. This is kind of my big sort of grenade brush where I just need to do big areas quick. And we're just going to paint the base in this color. This part's really simple. Just don't get it everywhere. Even if I do, whatever. I can always fix it. Everything can be fixed later. No such thing as a mistake, only happy accidents. Like right there. See? Easily fixed. Only happy accidents. Now the reason we do this is to give the base a little color. And I've heard that doing this helps the flock like stick or something, gives the flock something to truly bond to. I don't know if that's true. I also don't do it the way a lot of people do it. A lot of people use white glue, like Elmer's glue. I'm not patient enough for Elmer's glue, so I use super glue. I'm just going to use a little bit of Zap-A-Gap, but we'll cross that bridge in a moment. And we're just giving this a nice even coat, evening out our brush strokes here. Okay, now we're going to give that a second to dry. Rinse the brush, wipe it, we'll wash it in a bit. Now, I've picked up some of this Hobby Round snow flock. It's not the best snow flock in the world. I've heard there's some really cool, like powdered glass snow flock you can get. I just hit the camera, I apologize. I was just moving my trash can. But this was just what was available at my local gaming store, and thus that's what I'm going to use. Now, flock makes a huge mess, at least when I use it, because I'm sloppy. But that's why I just pulled my trash can over, and that's why I hit the camera. Oh God. Ugh, see, it's already all over the place. You guys can't see it. Okay, cool. Well, you know, I may as well do it on here, so now you can see it. Okay, take this off of the sticky tack, because we don't need that anymore. Is this dry yet? It's dry enough. So So we're going to take a little bit of Zap-A-Gap, bam, which is what I use to assemble my models as well. And we're going to put it on the base like a little snowdrift. And we'll do that, oh there. Oh god, oh god. This is not going the way I had hoped it would. But whatever. Okay, now that that's on there, you just kind of do one of these. Oh lord. A piece just snapped off the damn model. Great. I did not realize that was on there so fragile. So I'll have to put that back on in a moment. We're going to let him sit in the flock for a second. Well, we're actually going to take him out of the flock. And we're going to close the flock up. I lost a ton of it. This stuff's cheap, so I don't really mind losing a bunch of it when I use it. What has me more upset is the fact that the stupid jetpack thing just popped off. Damn it. Infinity models aren't easy to assemble, so when stuff like this happens, I get really upset. Okay. Well, let's pop a little glue on. Just a little tiny dab will do you with metal models. If you overdo it with the glue on metal models, they'll just fall apart on you. Like, they just won't bond. They won't bond at all. There we go. Problem already solved, fearless gamers. Already solved. Bam! I'm a champion. But yeah, don't handle your models like I do. Don't use your fat ham hands to squeeze fragile bits, because that's how that sort of stuff happens. So he's been sitting on that long enough. We'll just bring him over here, and dump the excess into the trash, taking extra special care not to pop anything else off the damn thing. Give a couple of taps to the base. I'm also going to take this and do that. Empty that off. And, oh goodness. So now there's some snow on his base. Now, it hasn't really sealed. So, what I'm going to do, rather than waiting for it to just fully dry on its own, because I'm impatient, is basically I take a few drops of Zap-A-Gap and I force it to seal. Now, that does change the way it looks. Now it looks nice and slushy, which is fine. I don't mind a slushy look, but once that dries, I'm going to go back and I'm going to give it a little dry brush of white, and then I'm going to hit it with a little wash of my own design. But that's going to take a few minutes. So we're going to do a little time warp here. This is going to be one episode with a jump, because I don't want to sit here and have, what is this, an 8-minute episode? So we're going to do a time warp. So 3, 2, 1. And back. Magic. Okay, so I did more than I anticipated doing. After the glue dried, I did a coat of Moro white over the white flock, because it came out kind of clear at that point. But then I was going to start and do that, but it only would have been a couple of minutes before I had to get to the washing stage, which would have required me to do another one of these. But it just didn't feel like a good idea. So I did the whole thing, and now I'm at the point where I just got a little finishing touch. I've started doing this. I'm going to do one more coat for the camera, where basically I am dry brushing Moro white over the snow. Now basically what I've done with the snow so far is painted it with Moro white, and then I hit it with a 1-to-1, actually it was like a 2-to-1 ratio of P3 blue ink mixed with Nuln oil from Citadel. And then I've been dry brushing the Morrow White over that. It doesn't look like earth snow, which wasn't quite the way I'd planned. I wanted it to sort of look like the stuff that's outside right now. If you couldn't tell, I'm filming this. Well, there's no way you could have told, so I'm telling you. I'm filming this right now during the, you can't see what I'm doing at all, during the late January blizzard in New York right now. So right now it is snowing mad heavy out, and I'm concerned about going to work tomorrow because I drive a car with rear-wheel drive. I didn't go to work today due to a few medical issues. That is to say, I had some butt problems. But you guys don't need to know that. So I won't go into any further details. I'll spare you. So yeah, I'm not even really fully doing a dry brush. I'm just sort of, because it's a little wetter than a dry brush. But it's the same basic concept. Like, I'm leaving a lot of the nooks and crannies untouched. But it's ultimately not going to look like real earth snow. I had seen some painters online use blue wash on white for things like snow and ceramic, and I wanted to give it a shot. It didn't really pan out the way I had expected, but I still think it looks pretty cool. So at this point, I'm going to call this guy done, and I'm going to zoom in for you guys on the actual mini in question. Zoom. Oh, focus. Focus. Is it focused? I can't tell if it's focused. Hold on. Okay, looks a little focused. So basically, this is the finished product. I'll show you from the back. I think he looks pretty good, guys. Maybe I'll do more of these for the rest of this Infinity Army. Maybe I'll do it for other Infinity models. I know there was a comment in one of the episodes asking me to do some Blood Angels. I don't have any Blood Angels models at the moment, but I do need to finish that Blood Angels army. So, once I get my hands on some Space Marines, I'll do that for you guys as well. But that'll be it, and thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. Standard YouTube. And until next time, fearless gamers, do me a favor and take care.